Team of the season is here, and if you're looking for a cheap and reliable way to buy your FC25 coins over Team of the season, then please look no further than FIFAcoin.com. There's going to be loads of great promos going on, and you can get an extra 5% when you use my code MARTIN. Link will be in the description.
Okay, so as we're fully aware, Team of the season is well and truly up and running. Premier League Team of the season this weekend, so everyone's going to be sweating hard to try and get those wins in Foot Champs and Rivals and whatnot. So I've got a formation tactic here to help you try and get back in a game. Okay, now you could use it from the start, but it would be extremely attacking. But I'm uploading this on the perspective of trying to get back into the game. All right, so it's the 4-2-4. So let's have a quick look at it and see how it works. Now, this is a formation that I've used a lot to try and get back into a game. It is helpful if you're using like a 4-2-3-1, a 4-2-2-2, probably even like a 4-2-1-3. You'd be able to change to this quite easily because, of course, that's the different this year. You know, your players need to fit the new roles, which has made it a little bit harder. Okay, so first things first, I've got build-up style down as balanced. You might be thinking, oh, why not counter? Like, we've got enough players, like, forward. And, you know, you can have, you know, a little bit too much overload, you know. So when we first win it, we don't just want everyone to clear off. You know, we might need to play one or two passes first. You know, our player roles and focuses are going to mean that our players are going to be moving. They're going to be running. So for me, build-up style on balanced is fine. And also what you need to remember is that this might be for the last 20 minutes. We don't just want to be, you know, just losing the game within like one attack, like defending one attack, you know. So as much as we're going for it, we're trying to do this in a calculated way, all right? Defensive approach, I don't really care about this new patch, whatever. Like 95 depth, but particularly where we're looking to get back into the game, 95 depth is definitely going to be what we are doing. Right, into the player roles. Now, guys, before we have a look at the player roles, I did just want to advertise to you my coaching services that I offer. I am a professional FC25 coach. So if you are looking to improve at the game, particularly where it's team of the season, the rewards are so fruitful, please get in touch with me. Email address is on screen. I've been doing this about 4 or 5 years now, so I know what I'm doing. Doesn't matter what end of the game that you are, please feel free to get in touch and we'll definitely be able to improve you. Right, so here we go. 2 centre-backs, goes without saying, are both on defender and defend. We do need to have some players back, you know. Like I said, we don't just want to hand the game over to our opponent. However, this is a little bit different. I'm going to change this to what it looks like with the ball. We've got the 2 fullbacks, which in this instance are Lahm and Z Roberto, on wing back and balanced. I normally would have them on fullback and balanced, okay? Now, that wouldn't be too much of a problem for me because I am extremely good at triggering runs, particularly with my fullbacks. But I think for a lot of you, having them on wing back and balanced would be better. They will be a lot further up the pitch and you will think, oh, I'll use them. And that's what you want to do, because if you look at the 2 wingers, we've got them on inside forward and attack. So they will go a little bit more narrow. What it will do is it will take the opponent's fullbacks in as well, okay? And it will leave corridors of space out wide for the 2 fullbacks to exploit. So if we get Z Roberto bombing down the left, we will have that entire front 4 inside the box. That is going to cause a lot of mayhem, a lot of problems and a lot of confusion. And hopefully it will get you back into the game, all right? We have a look at the 2 centre mids here. I used to think to have it on box to box, but I use deep play and playmaker all the time and on build up, and they do exactly what I want them to do in this attack. Like I want them to get back and defend if we need that, but then equally when we go forward, I want them there to be able to like recycle the ball or play the ball into the box. I don't want them standing with the 2 centre backs And equally, I don't want them standing with the attackers. So deep line playmaker and build up actually like works fine. Yeah, actually, 100%. That is definitely the right way to do it. Like I've already said, inside forward for the 2 wingers, and advanced forward for the 2 attackers. One last thing that I would say, of course, this would be like my starting lineup. You need to have decent substitutes on the bench and substitutes that could fit into multiple systems for you, okay? And they need to be, you know, really bright, fast, you know the drill. So, yeah, last thing that I will say there. So, guys, there we have it. There's my 4-2-4 ultra attacking comeback tactics. Code is on screen. If that helps you out in some way, and I really hope that it does, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.